of sports after this word from your local stations. Muhammad Kawi, formerly Dwight Braxton, bearing in again on the much-punished Leon Spinks.
For the first time I saw as he came out of his corner, the champion took a deep, deep breath. He has been working very, very hard, and he may be running out of gas a little bit, lugging around those 15 extra pounds. Both fighters working very hard.
Two more uppercuts have gotten through the defense. There's another one.
Leon cannot have any leverage leaning backward on the ropes like that. He can connect, but he has to be arm punching. There's the first move Leon's made of the fight. He just spun around, got off the ropes, and scored a couple of times with some measuring jabs.
But it was at best a tentative move, and now he's backing up toward the ropes again.
But this is exactly what he wanted to do, what you're seeing right here. Whether he can sustain it or not, I don't know. A little bit of movement, a little bit of a jab. You see, he can't sustain it. He has to go back and sit on the ropes. The fight plan was to do what you just saw Leon do for 20 seconds and try to do it for 15 rounds. Again, the Spinks family behind us giving Leon excellent advice. Let it go. Let his hands go.
Best flurry of the fight for Leon, who landed two left. And now Kawi is sticking his tongue out of it, taunting him. You can't hurt me. And Kawi came back with the right. He is laughing at Leon Spinks, but so did Muhammad Ali. That, of course, was a different time and place.
And a different Leon Spinks, yes. What a tremendous heart Leon has. We talked about the desire of both people. Leon Spinks just is extraordinary.
And Kawi, of course, like so many champions, is the classic rags to riches story. First dabbled in boxing while he was serving a 5.5-year hard time stint in the Rahway State Prison in New Jersey. Learned to box in Joe Frazier's gym in Philadelphia. Became a world champion. The only loss in his career, which remains unavenged, was that to Michael Spinks, which cost him the light heavyweight championship.
And you can believe that that is an incentive to him here today. He still wants to get Michael back in the ring.
It is still all Kawi as round 4 comes to a close. We'll be back. Of round 5 in Reno, Nevada, Leon Spinks began to show sporadic signs of life in round 4. But so far, if you're scoring the bout, you almost certainly would give the first 4 rounds to the champion, Dwight Muhammad Kawi.
Emmanuel Stewart in his corner felt that if Leon could last 3 or 4 rounds and get into the fight, he had a good chance to win. He has lasted those rounds, but he really hasn't gotten into the fight as yet.
I wonder if Stewart thought that he would absorb quite as much punishment as he has in those first 4 rounds.
If you're looking for a reason besides his heart as to why Leon has been able to take this amount of punishment, don't forget he's used to taking the punches of a heavyweight. He is now taking the punches of a junior heavyweight and a man many feel is just a grown-up light heavyweight. Those punches are scoring and scoring often.
Leon still has not found a defense for the uppercut. Almost all of them are landing. Now he dabbles occasionally with the body, but mostly he is staying upstairs.
Kawi has been down this road before. When he won the championship as Dwight Braxton against Matthew Saad Muhammad, he was in with another fighter of tremendous heart who took everything he had for many rounds. He stayed patient, he picked his shots, he took his time, and eventually won both fights with knockouts.
Kawi again momentarily there taunting Leon as he wiggled and dropped his hands and then poured an uppercut through the Spinks defense.
And Leon's inability to take advantage of that is testimony to Kawi's ability to take a punch and also to Leon's inability to deliver one.
Remember, if you weren't with us earlier, 3 months ago, Leon Spinks fought at the heaviest weight at which he's ever fought, 213 pounds. Today, he fights at the lightest weight at which he's ever fought as a professional. That in itself is a difficult transition.
By 4 pounds, the lightest he's ever weighed. And he's really paying a terrible price for that battle to get down to 190 pounds.
Much of this so far has been target practice for Kawi.
Leon better start responding. I don't think he's hurt, but Mills Lane is going to take a long look at a fight as one-sided as this.
We near the end of the 5th round. I believe 5 rounds for Kawi, none for Spinks. Round 6, WBA junior heavyweight title fight. Leon Spinks against Dwight Muhammad Kawi. Kawi, 33 years old, 25, 2-1 with 14 knockouts. Spinks, 32 years old, 17, 4-2 with 11 knockouts.
Kawi is old in years, but he's not really old in terms of boxing because he didn't start until he was 25 years old when he was released from Rahway State Prison in New Jersey. He had no amateur career whatsoever, as we pointed out. If you missed the first 5 rounds, you're looking at an instant replay. Leon Spinks on the ropes for the most part. Kawi dominating the action.
Blood continues to flow from Spinks' mouth. Kawi is so far unmarked and has at times taunted Spinks, laughed at him, stuck his tongue out at him at one point.
Dave Collins at the Kronk Gym in Leon's corner watching the action. They tried in between rounds to get Leon to move, to use the jab he just used right there. But they know better than anybody that saying and doing it are two very, very different things.
3 solid rights make it 4 solid rights and a left by Kawi. And Leon, remarkably, steps up and throws leather himself.
And he's taunting as well.
You pointed out that he has taken the punches of many good heavyweights. He is attempting to say to Kawi, I've taken the best you can throw, and I'm still here.
One thing Leon should not do is paw with the jab as he did just then. He has to make every punch count. He only has so much stamina in him. He's got to rip with every punch. Don't just let punches go. Don't throw 10 punches to land 5 as he did early in his career. He has to really pick his shots the way Kawi is.
This is a textbook display of inside punching by Kawi against a Leon Spinks who has mounted very little defense.
And Mills Lane is looking very, very closely. Bleeding badly again from the mouth is Leon Spinks.
You see the look of concern on Lane's face as he circles from right to left trying to get a good view of the action in the corner. This is where most of the fight has taken place. 6 rounds.
This really is. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. It's all over.
Yes, sir.
Mills Lane has stopped the fight.
Yes, absolutely. He'd seen quite enough, and he steps over to Leon and shakes his head and says, I'm not going to let you try to take any more of that. So Dwight Muhammad Kawi has successfully defended his championship, and in another of the many crossroads fights in his career, Leon Spinks came up short. Technical knockout, 2 minutes, 56 seconds of the 6th round. There were no knockdowns in the bout. That is a testimony to the...
We were just